There will be moments in life when your confidence shakes, when your inner voice feels uncertain, and when others make you question your judgment. But in those moments, you must remember, your mind has survived storms they could never endure. Here are 7 times you must never doubt your mind. 1. When everyone around you disagrees, but your gut knows the truth. You've seen what others haven't. You've felt what others ignore. Your intuition is not random. It's the voice of your past experiences, your discipline, and your discernment merging into one clear signal. Trust that quiet knowing before you surrender it to noise. Because intuition is built from the patterns your mind recognized long before you consciously understood them. It's the wisdom collected through every hardship you've survived, every mistake you've corrected, and every moment you paid attention when others didn't. People who doubt your instinct don't carry your history. They don't carry your scars. They don't carry your lessons. But your gut does. That's why it speaks with a confidence they can't comprehend. 2. When you're making a hard decision that no one understands, the crowd always fears the unknown. But progress begins with the ones who act, not the ones who hesitate. Your mind was built for reason, not approval. When logic and inner clarity align, follow them even if you stand alone. Most people are paralyzed by uncertainty, but you weren't built to live a life decided by the majority. You've trained your judgment through reflection, responsibility, and self-awareness. That's why you feel called to paths others think are too risky, too different, or too bold. They fear what could go wrong. You see what could go right. Let your own clarity be enough, because the people who once doubted your choices will one day call you wise for making them. 3. When failure whispers that you're not enough. Failure is not a verdict, it's feedback. It's your mind sharpening itself through resistance, pressure, and error. Never doubt the one tool that learns, adapts, and returns stronger every single time. Your mind was not designed to be perfect. It was designed to evolve. Every setback you've ever faced taught you something that success never could. Every mistake forced you to level up, to think deeper, to adjust your strategies. Failure only wins when you stop listening to the lessons it carries. But you've risen from failures before, and each time, your mind has emerged with a sharper edge and a clearer understanding. That's not a flaw. That's strength. 4. When emotions cloud your judgment and fear tries to take the wheel, pause, breathe. Your mind is not your enemy, it's your compass. Even when emotion rages, reason waits behind it like a calm sea. Return to it. Let your logic anchor you in chaos. Feelings can be loud, overwhelming, and convincing, but they are temporary visitors, not permanent truth. Your mind, however, holds the map. Your values, your principles, your long-term vision. In emotional storms, your mind remains steady, waiting for you to come back to center. Every time you've calmed yourself, reflected, and made the right choice despite fear, that was your mind leading you home. Trust that guidance. It has never abandoned you. When others try to manipulate your perception, gaslighters and deceivers will twist truth until you doubt your sanity. That's their strategy, to blur your internal compass. 5. But remember, reality is not defined by their words, but by what you've seen, felt, and lived. Your memory is your evidence. Manipulators survive by convincing you that your logic is flawed, your feelings are invalid, and your reality is imagined. But your mind has collected every red flag, every tone shift, every inconsistency they hoped you would overlook. You have noticed more than they think. You have understood more than they realize. And the moment you trust your memory over their distortions, their power breaks. Your mind is not confused, it's aware. 6. When you're rebuilding yourself after loss, grief clouds clarity, pain makes you question everything. But your mind is the forge, the place where strength is reforged from ashes. Don't doubt it while it's healing. That confusion you feel is not weakness, it's reconstruction. Healing is not linear. It's messy, disorienting, and often slow. But your mind knows how to rebuild itself, piece by piece, day by day. Even when you feel lost, it is quietly rewiring, processing, and adapting. The fog will lift, the heaviness will ease, and what emerges from that inner rebuilding will be a version of you that feels stronger, wiser, and more grounded than before. Trust the process your mind is working through, even when you can't see the outcome yet. 7. When the world tells you to stop dreaming, your ideas are born from a vision few can see. Never trade your mind's imagination for another man's limitation. Doubt is the gatekeeper of greatness, and you pass through by trusting your own fire. The greatest innovators, thinkers, and leaders were all doubted before they were admired. Your mind sees possibilities others don't recognize because they haven't lived your story or carried your ambitions. Most people limit themselves long before the world ever limits them. But your dreams come from a place of purpose, vision, and inner fire. And that fire is not meant to be dimmed by someone else's small thinking. Protect your mind's imagination like treasure. It's the birthplace of your future. Now, write this in the comments. I will no longer doubt my mind. My thoughts are my fortress, and my clarity is my weapon.